Islam family, peace and love. Today is Monday, the day of emotions, Pax et Amor, and Dia Sin Bono. And this live is going to be short and sweet and to the point. Family. The prophet, the universal prophet, who came to deliver everyone from their blind disobedience. He came to bring people back into the constitutional folds of government, and he came to teach people how to remember how to govern themselves. And when I say thyself, I mean thyself. Responsibility. What is response-ability? The ability to respond, the ability to communicate, responsibility. It is your duty to respond, to communicate with your fellow Moors. It is your responsibility, Moors. And if you want to be free and liberated, one of those things is being responsible, meaning respond, right? You have the free will to do whatever it is that you want, family. I will never hold you. I will never demand anything from you. Whatever you are willing to give freely is all that I want. And it's all that I can ask for. I can't ask you to do anything that is not within your free will to do. So when you make commitments to something, you cannot blame other people for your commitments that you've made. We are so used to being this. Oops. With this across, that we don't know how or are unwilling to use it to communicate. And I take this very seriously, family. If you have abilities, by all means, show them, showcase them. You were given those by the great God Allah to do something with them. If you have shortcomings, express that as well. So we will know how to assist you. But if you just blatantly disassociate, remove yourself from something without giving any type of inclination as to any abilities, then I do have a problem with that. And I'm not going to front. I'm a Sag. Because there's things that other people can be doing. It's about, if I say I can cook potatoes and I can make a banging potato salad, and then when it's time for me to make that potato salad or to bring it to an event, I make every excuse in the world why it's not prepared, why it's not ready. It is my baby. It's my responsibility to cut up potatoes, wait a minute, wash them, put them in a pot, cut them up when they're done, season them, and prepare them for others to enjoy. It's my responsibility not because I am forced to do it, but because I said I'd do it. Islam. I don't like, and I'm going to be honest with you, Moors, I don't like when people say, hey, I can do this. And then crickets. And then you got to look for them. And I'm concerned when you disappear. I'm concerned. So take at least my respect that I'm giving you, my love, my concern, my energy that I'm wasting when you're just sitting in your room pondering over things, not engaging, not communicating. I have a problem with that. Don't ask to be a part of me. Don't ask to share and communicate with me and then shut off. Because once you shut off, you're not getting reactivated. I'm just telling you what a Sag is. When we say things, it is a bond, it is an oath. It is our responsibility to see it through fruition. So if we got to do communicating, if we got to be a little bit more whatever you want to do, Moors, I support you. But when I don't support is you trying to act as if you don't have a responsibility when you've held your hand up and said, yay, you have a responsibility. The universal prophet, and now I'm going to call him a universal prophet because he came to liberate us all. He came in the likeness and the manifested state of the Moors because we needed him the most. Because we were the most outside of constitutional family and unity. The most. That's why he came. To us first. Because we needed him the most. That should tell you a lot, family. That means we are the most destroyed, and we know why that is. But it doesn't stop it from being the realities. When you say you're going to do something, do it. When you can't do it, say you can't do it. No one's going to take you and hang you up or lynch you or beat you or not feed you. We're just going to say, okay, brother, brother or sister, I hope you're feeling better. But don't sit here and have a whole team of people worried about you. Worried about you on one hand, but pissed off at the other hand because in my deep recesses of my mind, I know nothing's wrong with you. I don't like that. I don't respect it, and I don't appreciate it. And everybody, you can't say somebody keeps beating me up. Somebody's punching me in my face. You can't say that somebody's punching me in my face, but yet you're not blocking. You just let them punch you. If you have a grievance, family, you have to bring it to that person. At the very least, and if you don't have the abilities or you don't feel comfortable, then you got to bring it to somebody else. But you can't say, well, I heard this from a person, they said this, I heard this person was doing that. I don't give a damn what people heard. Hearsay. Here, I heard something and now I'm saying it. Hearsay. It's inadmissible in court, and it should be inadmissible in your minds too. If somebody say, oh, look, this is what I heard. If that individual, give each other honor, divinity before you give them condemnation, and you accuse and you find them guilty, before they can be a defendant, before they are a defendant, they should be, I don't know another word for it. When you want to be considered a party, just a party, as opposed to a defendant, because in order for me to have to defend myself from anything, I have to know who is accusing me of something. I have the right to face my accuser, one, and my accuser has the responsibility to say, you've done this and it has caused this injury on me, and I would like you to remedy it. That's what they're talking about when they said, I'm going to keep the modern Europeans here long enough for you to learn government, long enough for you to govern yourselves, your own vessels. That is the responsibility we have as Asiatics, Aboriginal, indigenous people in Morocco. We have that responsibility. We have our responsibility to take care of each other, to allow each other the ability to remedy whatever pain or whatever injury we feel has been placed upon us. We have that responsibility. So don't come to me and do no he say, she say crap with me. I say all this out of love, family. I say it out of love, out of respect for you, and unity is what we miss. What many of us lack is unity and respect for one another. If you have concerns, if you have issues with anybody, the very first person you need to direct it to is that person. But if that person is unwilling to receive any course correction in terms of your relationship with that person, then all you can do is, I bid you adieu. I came as I left. I leave as I came in peace. And we good. But we don't have to make it all this running around. I'm sitting here running around the block looking for you. But where that person at? And that person ain't sitting doing nothing but thinking. Okay, it's okay to think, but how about you say you need to think? So nobody's putting APBs out for you. Like, where's this person? That's what Prophet Nubuju Ali said when he was talking about, I'm gonna leave these modern Europeans here long enough for you to learn government. Because family, y'all don't know how to be in unity with each other. Y'all don't know how to love each other. Y'all don't know how to be honorable to one another. You don't even give each other, we don't even give each other the benefit of the doubt to say, look, I want to make some changes to something. We just gonna go ahead and do it, and not consider the other person who's doing all the work. It's called respect, man. Y'all need to learn it. Y'all need to sit, if y'all want to do any meditating on how you can be a better person, one, for yourself, and two, for your family. How can you do that? How can you change your frequency from selfishness, usury, he say, she say nonsense? Because like I said, it's called hearsay for a reason. It don't mean nothing. So when you sit here telling me, oh, this person said this person did this and this person did that, it's going in one ear, going right out the other. Because until you can sit here and produce an affidavit of fact, been trying to talk about this all day, to say A, B, C, and D, you just talking. And our family love to talk. I don't like to talk. I'm active. I like to be active. I like to move. You have the free will, babies, to do whatever you want. Do it. But do it in honor and respect. In divinity, and base it on the 5 pillars of light: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Because just do it based on your family. Have a great Monday. It's a day of emotions. Channel it. Do something for yourself.
And state
love yourself. Respect yourself.
And
when you love and respect yourself, guess what? You have the ability to share it. If you know that you don't have any love for yourself and no respect for yourself, you can't even emit something that is not within you, because you don't have that first love and affinity for yourself. Islam, I'm a Sagittarius, and it is hard to honor dishonor. It's very, I mean, how can you honor dishonesty? How can you? Because we come and we come straight through the front door. But when people want to deal with you because they can't deal with themselves, they're going through the back door. They trying to come down the chimney. They're trying to go through the attic. They're trying to go through a window. They're trying to go through every other orifice. But you got those locks, because Sagittarius lock all those other avenues. They might leave a side window for those people who really can't get it together, that they love, like family members. I was like, but you know how to come to me. And if you can't come to me, just drop it in an email, drop it in a text. I ain't gonna feel no way about you, seriously, because we are movers and shakers. When one door closes, we just go and reroute. That's what we do. That's what we're great at. Because at the end of the day, we are not about subjugation. We are not about slavery. We are about freedom, because we don't want nobody telling us what to do. But at the same time, we have the respect and the honor and the divinity to sit there and say, look, I'm going to do it. I'm going down this road, all right? I don't want you following. I'm going down this road. I bid you adieu. Go down the road you want to go down. But I think the road where we meet gotta be dissolved, because I have a certain character and about myself, and you're messing with my energy. And that's all it is. You ain't got to be all mad about it, sitting here on groups talking about it. You ain't got to do none of that. When I have an issue, I'm coming right to you. That's what love is, baby. Hate and all those things that hurt go through all those other windows. Pax Centimore family. Dia Simbonum, and you have a great Monday.